Welcome back to another video. We're parked up this time. I just had to use the bathroom. Got a little smoothie. I've had a bunch of water this morning, so I had to take a little break, but thought I'd start a nice little recording here. We got the bike out of here in the back, so that's seats are fully back. This is how I would invest $1,000 in my 20s if I had to start from scratch, or if I was literally just down to my last $1,000 and I was like, dude, where do I put this money, right? And if you've watched this channel for a while, you know that I'm a huge fan of stocks. I'm a huge fan of indexes, even some real estate here and there. I'm beginning to become a bigger fan into crypto, which is amazing. But like nothing compares to investing in yourself, okay? So that's gonna be the main premise of this video. If you want a TLDR, too long, just give me the snap. It's like investing in yourself, but it goes a lot further than that, right? It goes a lot deeper, and that's what I'm going to talk to you about here. So first things first, I want to cover that same point again. Like at a certain point, it is financially irresponsible to not get your money working for you, to not get your money working in the asset-based stock market or real estate or things like that. You know, it's silly, right? But you have to do it eventually. And you know, I don't want to talk about that too much, but I guess the first problem with today's world is everyone wants to hit that next stock pick. Everyone wants to hit the freaking next crypto pump, when it's like, dude, do you realize like investing in you is the only way you're going to have predictable wealth? It's going to way outperform your stock investments. It's going to way outperform you. You have to invest in your brain and your skill set, in leveling yourself up as a character. Think of yourself as a freaking video game character. And if you don't, there's going to be a huge problem with that, right? So I see this happen all the time, and it's really frustrating, and it's especially apparent in the car world because people want to use their freaking last couple $100, couple $1,000 on a car or a payment or something. It's like, brother, what are you doing, right? What are you talking about? This is not the way that you become successful. Investing in your skill set, investing in you, that's how you become successful. So I'm talking like skills across multiple different ways. There's a light here. If you guys can't see that, trust me, I'm not like waiting to turn. I'm just waiting to see if this thing turns freaking red. Anytime soon would be great. But you have to invest in yourself, guys. And if you don't, you're gonna get screwed. So I'm talking skill sets like, you know, paid ads or sales or just, I guess, any form of marketing, web design. AI in and of itself is a huge skill right now. So many people are focused on the wrong damn things and hitting the freaking lottery jackpot with a crypto pump or a stock pump. And it's like, brother, like if you just invest in your shell, in yourself, you're gonna be, you know, fuck this. What the fuck am I doing here, bro? I'm not sitting here. Unless there's a cop, I'm not sitting through this shit. Sorry. Goodbye. That was my water bottle. But the whole premise of this is so that you can get ahead, right? I just want you guys to not focus on the wrong dumb shit or the stupid things that are not going to take you much further. So I would find, step one would be like, try and find someone reputable. If you want online education, that's great. I think that's why there's such a not a freaking epidemic, but some serious issues with the current education system. Is it's not efficient. People are not interested in the outdated college system anymore, or learning entrepreneurship or business from someone who's never even ran a business before, right? Like, I get it, certain curriculum is good in there, certain content in school is okay, and the people that you meet and all that kind of stuff, but it's not experience. It's not like actual action or doing anything that's actually going to take you further in the long run. I don't know how this thing is touching my freaking nose. But you have to get out there. So I would invest in mentorships or people that you trust and like. And I don't care if that's online, I don't care if that's in person. If you have to get a mentor locally, get and learn from them specifically. They will help you out a lot more than a college professor who is teaching hundreds of students at the exact same time, right? So I would get on YouTube, absorb as much free stuff as you can, but step two is gonna be, you have to put that stuff into action. So many people are focused on like mental masturbation and just doing stuff to feel good and to get that initial dopamine hit. They're not actually doing anything with what they just learned, right? That's another huge problem is schools. Like, you could be a great bookworm, but if you're not actually putting action to anything, dude, it's like, what are you doing, right? You're not going to become successful at that point. So you have to be careful, and you have to actually use and put your knowledge to work. You can't just have it all up in your head, dude. That doesn't mean anything for anyone. It's not going to do yourself any good. So it's not going to make you any money either. So that's kind of like the first step 1 and 2. And then step 3, that's where you can sell this skill as a service. That's where it's like, you can eventually, like I said, make $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 a month per client, depending on the service that you offer and your actual service delivery. But dude, like, that's where things get exciting. With college, it's like you're kind of going out of school. Maybe I'll make a whole video. If there's enough interest or demand, I'll make a whole video on why I do think college for most people is bullshit or a scam, and why I don't think you should go, in my personal opinion, and why $1,000 is just better spent on even starting a business. That's technically investing in yourself, because you're investing in failures and learning, and those failures and the mistakes that you make, you can have huge monumental lessons from that. I know I have. I know when I've invested money, that I see this guy all the time, this GT3 with the IP exhaust. Ooh-wee. I've seen that guy like, oh my God, I hope you guys heard those downshifts. God damn, that thing is fucking sexy. He's a real car guy. I've talked to that guy before. That guy's cool. What was I saying? I don't even remember. Step 3, selling it as a service, getting that like experience under your belt, getting those case studies under your belt. That's how you build real wealth, dude. You have full control too. People don't understand this. When it's you're the vessel, you have full control over everything. You're not hoping for some market correction or market move to, shoot up your net worth. And like I said in the beginning, I'm a huge believer in all that stuff, but that's more like passive. That's like, slowly start chipping away and slowly start taking chips off the table. Well, if you don't have any chips to take off the table in the first place to invest in these assets, then again, you're going backwards, dude. So many people don't do this properly, right? They don't understand that this is how the world works. These are how billionaires and multimillionaires operate, is they're investing in themselves first. The SME 500, shout out Hermosi, not the S&P, right? And again, I say this as one of the biggest believers in index funds in the entire world, or arguably anyone that I even frickin' know. So trust me, I don't know how much longer I can make this video, but it really is that simple. And I hate to dumb it down as much as I just did, but it kind of is. Find someone reputable, find someone that you like, know, and trust, that you feel comfortable enough investing in. It's not even sometimes $1,000. It will cost more than that. It will be sometimes a couple grand. It will be sometimes maybe a couple $100 at a time, but you need to figure that out. I remember investing $1,000 into leadership lessons from an old mentor many years ago, almost 5 years ago. He's a very successful restaurant chain operator, but I wanted to learn leadership. I wanted to learn management and how to actually bring people up to my standards, but also their own. And really, that was a skill that I struggled with for so long. And I'm like, you know what, screw it, dude. I'm gonna pay $100, $150 an hour to this guy, and he taught me so well. We're very good friends to this day, and it's one of the best things I've ever done. And you don't get that from college. You don't get that from other education sources. You get that from people that you already see doing or achieving what you want to achieve, right? So I just want to plant that seed in your mind, in your head, and really show you what's possible and what isn't bullshit. And freaking, like, this is the third lane of construction that we've seen here, fellas. We can get over now. That'd be great. What the hell was that? Ooh, that was an RS5. Take your time. Take your time. I gotta get over again. What was I even saying? I don't remember. Anyways, you know what? Fuck it. This is a really simple, off-the-cuff video. I'll end it here. Guys, invest in yourself, please. Like, just do what you got to do to maximize yourself as a character. Think of yourself as a damn video game. Don't be a level 1 character trying to fight a level 50 or 100 boss. That level 100 boss could be becoming a millionaire. That could be stacking your first 100 grand liquid. That could be starting a business and getting it to 10 grand a month. I don't care, right? Think of your own level 100 character, and how you can achieve it. And you're not going to be able to achieve it if you're just a level 1 person, right? So think of that, okay? Go crush it. If you have any questions on any of this, leave them below. And as always, if you've made it this far, I want to see you win. Enjoy your weekend.